CEOs are trying to sell as much of their company stock as they possibly can without raising eyebrows. They want everything to seem normal. They don't want to make it seem like a big deal because they don't want to trigger a sell off. They don't want people questioning whether or not the company's overvalued. So there's, but the end result is the most important thing is no matter what the reason is, we can see a familiar theme. The stocks are being sold. And so we've seen this from Elon Musk to Mark Zuckerberg to the Walton family, etc. In 2021, these CEOs know that the market is going to crash and they are selling out of their positions. So, how does that relate to Bitcoin? Well, I have got a spreadsheet and I want to use the CEO stock money to illustrate how much money is needed for Bitcoin to actually hit $100,000. Right now, the total market cap is just short of 1.2 trillion. If we added that $69 billion, if all of those CEOs put their stock proceeds directly into Bitcoin and Bitcoin only, and the stock price would rise to 59,862 per Bitcoin. So to reach this $2.1 trillion market cap for Bitcoin alone, Bitcoin needs another $912 billion, and it needs it in a hurry. This had for these $100,000 milestone to happen. It needs to happen in 29 days, and keep in mind, the market to date is only at $1.2 trillion. It's not going to happen. That's the point of this video. People make predictions, but the problem is there's too many variables to take into account. Even when you have access to a lot of good data, it doesn't necessarily mean that you can make a prediction. You can always make a prediction, but it's not going to be accurate. And there's been a lot of people in crypto that are saying asinine things as if they know, and they just don't. There's too many market variables, and this is why prognosticators do so horribly in economics, is because there's so many variables they can't account for them. And we're seeing this play out now. Really, there haven't been too many things that have happened outside the norm in this market to have so many people be wrong about Bitcoin hitting 100,000. It just hasn't happened, and it's not going to happen. And I think one thing too is that going forward, people aren't just going to wholesale go into Bitcoin. People are waking up to the fact that there are other altcoins they can put money into, and if Bitcoin goes up, the altcoins will go right along with them with a better ROI at that. So I just wanted to take and use the relevant CEO story and just use that to illustrate that Bitcoin needs a lot more money to come into it to reach $100,000. I do think Bitcoin will eventually get there, but these forecasts to they're only for entertainment value. These guys are guessing just like every other YouTuber is guessing, and they're putting dollar signs attached, and nobody knows. There are too many market variables.